What's up guys, it's Captain's Production 72 back with another episode of Figure Friday. Today is episode number 111. We have Obi-Wan Kenobi from the 2008 Clone Wars movie, or at least the kind of Clone Wars CGI animated style. So we didn't do an episode last week because we done the first episode of a new series, which about a week and a half or two till the next episode that comes out. That will not be replacing any of this series slots. I just happened to be when I was able to do it. But nonetheless, we have Obi-Wan Kenobi. So this minifigure is, this came out in 2008, and I'll admit, it kind of shows it in some areas, the rather basic prints, but a lot of the Clone Wars minifigures just had basic prints to begin with, so it's also kind of the standard for these minifigures. There is no double-sided face. He does have one of those rather strange looking kind of Clone Wars minifigures faces that all of them had. Some people are bugged by those. I am not. There is no back printing, and this minifigure is kind of cool and nostalgic. This minifigure, along with the Oi, Ahsoka, the Captain Rex, the Commander Cody, and the Anakin, are like some of the coolest minifigures you could have next to each other on a display. This minifigure was in a lot of sets, and the last time this figure appeared was in 2012, 4 years after his initial appearance. He was in the set 7-6 Republic Gunship. He was in the Pirate Tank from 2009. He was also in the Mandalorian Starfighter, the original one from 2012. He was in a few sets. And he's one of those minifigures that is really cool. It'd be nice to see a modern, updated version of this, but we both know that LEGO won't. Unfortunately, LEGO will just make the Clone Wars figures look realistic. Now, I understand the choice, but it was also kind of cool when we did get minifigures that looked like this. But again, there's not too much to say. He is very basic looking, but that's what I like. Again, there is no double-sided head. These minifigures were cool to get at the time, and I would like to see a more modern updated version. There's not too much to talk about with this minifigure, obviously. Also, these minifigures were the reintroduction of the kind of not completely grey lightsaber hilts as well. A lot of the Clone Wars minifigures, they were starting to give them the kind of shinier lightsaber hilts, which had been taken away. It's not the chrome ones that we were getting pre-2005, but it's not those kind of, basic grey hilts that we were getting for quite a while. Because, did I not like those. But anyway, there's not too much else to say. Next week's episode, because I can plan to continue this into next week, providing it's not the first of a month or anything. I don't think it is. The next episode is a rather unique figure that I did not realise existed till about, probably 4 years ago. It's Ian Solo, or Han, but they didn't print the little letters onto the torso like he does in the short from the Padawan Menace from 2011. This is the minifigure you get in the Blu-ray of that, so we'll be looking at that next week. What do you guys think of this classic minifigure? Wasn't much to talk about with this one, but just as cool. The next video will probably be on Tuesday. I'm quite busy next few days, so I don't plan to really have much else come out. But yeah, and since I mentioned that minifigure, let's show him next to the Anakin. Here's the two minifigures next to each other. If you have one, you kind of have to have the other. That's kind of the way I look at this. I do like that Clone Wars Anakin. We did an episode on him probably nearly 5 years ago. He was one of the really early episodes, so yeah. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video, which will probably be a LEGO Club magazine review. So see you then.